This is Renee Fisher, and I just wanted to encourage you today on the topic of why breakups really matter. Why are they important, and why does it hurt so bad? I want to give you some historical context and go back to the first breakup, or not like you would think a breakup, but Adam and Eve and their breakup with God. When the enemy, or when Satan as a snake, deceived them into thinking that God was holding out on them. They wanted to taste good and evil, and they didn't realize that knowing about it should be enough. I mean, for us, we know better now, We don't want to experience heartbreak. We'd rather just hear about it in someone else's life, but to personally experience it can be really painful. And so when they ate that apple, the veil or whatever in their mind and their heart, everything was broken. And so if that actually, it sounds work to think about it, but it's an encouragement to us because we are not the first person to experience heartbreak. And so in this video, I just wanted to encourage you that you are not alone. Whether it's someone else's, doing and breaking up with you, or whether you're the one who broke up with someone, or just feeling the weight of heartbreak, you're definitely not the first person to experience that. And then my second tip that I wanted to encourage you with is if you think about it, and if you go back to the story of Adam and Eve, they weren't the first couple to ask, God, will you forgive me for, my sin? Will you help me in my heartbreak? It actually wasn't recorded until Exodus that Pharaoh said, I have sinned. And it's interesting because even though he acknowledged that, he never had a change of heart. And it's not until David that not only did he say, I have sinned, obviously, adultery, murder, those are some pretty big sins, but he also had a change of heart. And so if you just go and read a few Psalms during this, Valentine's Day season, maybe it's a really hard season for you, you'll see that David ultimately found his source of hope in God. And so I just wanted to, again, encourage you that you're not alone. You're not the first person to experience heartbreak. And just go to the source, read a few Psalms today, and I hope you're encouraged that breakups, yes, they do matter, and most importantly, they matter to God.